But the other thing that I saw was there was, a battle royale. Christian won it, gets a future world title opportunity. Wouldn't it be the most heel thing for Daniel Bryan? He finally gets his big win. He finally gets the big one. Christian screws him over and gets it.
Well, and didn't
Oh,
didn't he just lose his father recently, or his
Daniel Bryan
father-in-law?
did.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
And
it just.
I heard that you lost your father.
I swear
Christian,
he comes out like
Christian.
I swear to God,
brother.
like Daniel Bryan celebrating he finally gets the titles, making an impassioned speech, and then use here like no theme music or anything, just come out. So I heard about your dad. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Not only did you lose your father, you're about to lose your title.
Yeah, no,
but don't
I swear to
worry.
God, the Christian would be the type of be like. So I heard about your dad. I don't know what the fuck he did in life, anyways. Probably was some bum, but you have something that I want. I'm gonna be like, Christian, you can't say that. Now we Jim is my favorite bloodline member.
Yeah, the nasty rivalry with Honolulu Hank the other year. IMFT? What does that mean?
My friend Tama.
That's what Tag Me In is all about. Welcome in, everybody, to episode number 22 in our Taylor Swift era of the Tag Me In podcast. I am Zach. I'm your host. I'm here with my guy Devin, my guy Elijah, Big Red. Big Red, let's start with you this week. How are we feeling, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm hanging in there. Started back school again, so we're getting that ball rolling, but obviously I still gotta make time for the boys, so
Absolutely. I mean, you can go to school, you can get your degree, you can become a doctor or whatever, but like what's more important than Tag Me In? Honestly,
absolutely.
nothing.
This is my main job. I'm surprised I'm getting by.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my!
How are you today?
I'm doing great. Real quick, this is my fourth backdrop, like different backdrop in a row. Like I can't find something like
It's the Devin Groves World Tour is what we're participating in.
Yeah,
You're seeing everything. You saw. What's up?
Sometimes it's hard to find a home like after you get out of prison. Like you gotta do a lot of moving around before you're fully settled. So I'm not judging it at all, man. I completely get it.
Prison Dev makes a return.
Prison Dev, your dad was in AEW now, so
yes.
Yeah, congratulations on your AEW debut. That's really exciting for you.
Thank you. I had to keep that a secret for the longest, but
I know we didn't even know.
Oh, dude, he looked great out there. Still doing his thing,
Shout out
and
to
his
Ricochet.
name is still Ricochet. I was kind of
Pretty
scared.
interesting. I believe I saw something about that being a thing. Like apparently WWE doesn't do the thing anymore where they like buy name rights. So like when people leave, like they can just use their name. That was just like
I respect that.
Yeah, for real. It's the better business move, and it's a lot smarter. And when you don't have like a gigantic ego like VKM running the whole thing, that allows for things like that.
I'm pretty sure Triple H said, "Hey man, like you do what we gotta do." And
yeah, I thought his name was gonna be like Rebound or like Bounce Back or something like that. Ricochet is bald.
I thought it was gonna be
Rebound is all elite.
This guy did not do that. You're ugly.
Why are you ugly? Why did you ask a stupid question like that?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, shout out to Ricochet. Shout out to AEW. All In was this past weekend. From what I heard, it was a good show. I was too busy being a father and watching a doubleheader. Some things are bigger than wrestling. Not many things, but being a parent is one of them. I'm sure we'll dip our toes into that just a little bit. But we are going to start with our icebreaker, just like we do every single week. Elijah, you had the pleasure of coming up with our icebreaker this week, so why don't you go ahead, drop that on us, and let's see what you came up with.
So I was sitting here and I was thinking about it for like a hot minute because I was like, oh, what have I not said? Like, what else? What can I get the creative juices flowing? And then the topic of theme songs came into my head. So boys,
Ooh.
what is your most underrated, but favorite for the underrated WWE theme song?
Oh,
And
man.
I actually won't take the lead on this one. I'm going to leave it up to you two first.
Ooh,
Rock, paper, scissors.
So wait,
Oh,
rock, paper, scissors?
we're going rock, paper, scissors.
All right, let's do this.
Rock, paper,
Two out
scissors.
of
Rock, paper, scissors.
2 out of 3
All right,
or
One.
All right, first one to win. Okay, so Devin, we're going rock, paper, scissors, shoot, right?
yes?
Okay, so you're a sophisticated human. I love to see that. All right, you ready?
All right. Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, let's go.
gosh.
Elijah, that was fun. Good wrinkle. Good wrinkle. Okay. So the first one that popped into my head, this man has actually gotten a lot of mention on this show the last couple weeks. Baron Corbin's End of Days theme song is an absolute banger, and it goes so hard. And that is one of the songs that I will just listen to, just like in my day-to-day rotation. The
It's
End
on
of
a gym
Days
playlist.
theme song. What's that?
It's on a gym playlist.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah.
absolutely. And speaking of gyms, we got exciting news that we'll get to later. But no, the End of Days theme song is just an absolute banger. And honestly, Baron Corbin's current theme song as well, the Burn the Ships, it's also pretty good. Not as nearly as good as End of Days. End of Days is one of my favorite songs that is a theme song. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to give some love to End of Days. That's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Dev, what do you got?
Ooh, Chris Jericho. I am the learning tree. I'm kidding. No.
Stop, you're kidding.
No.
Hi
no.
guys.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, that
People
entrance
say
is
I
so
should
funny.
retire, but they don't know what I know.
Dude, no, it's his entrance back in WWE, man. His Y2J days, man. Those were I just loved it because like it started off with the pyro and then the song would hit and he's like, I got you.
His
Yeah.
his Y2J presentation, like the aura behind Y2J Chris Jericho is off the charts, dude. His presentation was so nice.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's literally the definition of plus 1,000 aura right there.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
dude.
All his returns was with that song and it was just like you just see him doing this.
Dude,
And
it
then,
was
like,
the best. It was the best. Chris Jericho, he catches a lot of flack now for being like old and out of shape and
Yeah. But
a
he's
bag
still
of milk out there. But
still
like,
childhood memories, man.
dude, prime Chris Jericho was different. Like 2000, 2001 Chris Jericho when he debuted in the WWE, man. Ooh, I love that. I love that version of Chris Jericho. And his song, you're right, is an absolute banger.
Yeah. Honestly, he other than TNA, he's been almost every wrestling business. He's with WCW. He worked with WWE, then he worked with New Japan and with AEW. So the dude's like a legend in the business. Just
He
sometimes you have
almost went to TNA, actually.
almost, yes.
He almost
When?
went to TNA. This
It
was
was
way
so
back. This
long.
was like 2005 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was so
It
long
was
ago.
after he left the first time from WWE.
Did
He
he get
actually
fired? Or did he
Well,
leave?
no, he left. He left. He didn't get
Okay,
fired.
just want to make sure.
He needed a break because that was when like Fozzy was big and stuff. But Fozzy let TNA use the song for a pay-per-view, I believe, if I remember correctly. But then, of course, with that song, they're talking about hey, why don't you come wrestle? And he thought about it. He was inching towards it, and then WWE's like, hey, we got something for you. He's like, it's I can't blame him because especially at that point. But
real quick, the most recent episode of Friday Night SmackDown showed a video package of Grace Waller put together a video package of all the people that Kevin Owens has turned on. And Chris Jericho was in there. Do you guys the Festival of Friendship was so fun?
Oh my gosh, it was awesome.
That segment was so awesome. That rekindled some memories whenever they showed that video, and I was like, oh my goodness, that segment ruled. That segment was so
absolutely.
good.
VKM said that their WrestleMania match was the worst WrestleMania match he's ever seen. And Chris was like, okay, it wasn't great, but there's been way worse matches than this.
Yeah.
And it just showed that VKM.
Also,
I'm not gonna go into him.
Oh, I'll go into it for like 30
Oh.
seconds because he fucked it up because
He
it
did.
should have been for the goddamn Universal title, but instead he gave it to old ass fucking Bill Goldberg
Yeah, man.
again. Like, it
Dude.
didn't make sense. Like, yeah, the Brock Lesnar match was fun with Goldberg and da-da-da-da.
No one wants to see that anymore, man. Like the
At that time,
it's
it
the
was
hottest
fun.
feud.
Like, that was the whole thing. I'm like, why do you have to have the fucking title? Why couldn't it have just been Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens, Universal Championship? Fucking.
That would have been, yeah, that would have
At
been.
least a car main event. Like, you're good.
Goldberg's a star. It's always
Yeah.
Roman Reigns. Like
That's Bill. You know, that's classic Bill.
Yeah, instead they fucking did it for the
Goldberg.
U.S. title after Chris still fucking
Speaking
lost.
of Goldberg, really quick, I know Elijah, you still got to give your answer to the icebreaker, but rest in peace to Psycho Sid. Did you guys see that
yes, I did,
earlier
man.
today?
Yep.
The reason Goldberg made me think of that is because the segment in WCW where he he went out to the parking lot and his car was literally just crushed, just flat like a pancake, and he's just screaming Goldberg at the top of his lungs. Shout out to Psycho Sid, man. Rest in peace. Absolute legend of the game.
Absolutely, rest in peace.
But Elijah, go ahead and give us your icebreaker. We beat around the bush enough.
See, so I was thinking, I was like, what's an underrated one? Because I could say a lot of like really good themes and like top 10 themes, which we could do a bracket on that one day or a list. But
Yeah.
I was thinking, I was like, what's an underrated one? Like, what's one that most people wouldn't put on a list in general? And like, I don't know if this would be top 10. Like, it definitely has a chance to be, but something where I feel like it doesn't get talked about anymore. Tommaso Ciampa. No One Will Survive.
Oh, yes. So
With the
good.
heart rate monitor at
Dang.
the beginning.
Yes.
Oh,
That's a good one, dude. That's a
that
good one.
actually-
yeah. Like,
So
it's
fun.
funny enough, that came up on Gym Playlist too, and that one I completely forgot about. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god. Like, it makes you feel like you're about to fuck someone up. You're like, this.
Yeah.
I'm hitting this next set, or I'm about to go into this fight, like whatever. Like, if I was a UFC fighter, that might have to be my walkout song. I might have to ask for copyright, ask for permission, do whatever. Because that is a
so good.
badass song.
Yeah, for sure. So Addie and I, my daughter, she's gotten a couple name drops on this podcast, but I take her to school every morning, and almost every single morning we are listening to a WWE theme song playlist because that's all she wants to listen to. So like we're just jamming in the car, and it's either that one came on, but also the old Johnny Gargano theme song,
Oh,
the
Oh, that
This
was
Rebel
so
I
Heart.
was just thinking about that,
Oh
dude.
my goodness,
oh my.
dude. Those two songs are so good, man.
Yeah, it's like me being the black and gold baby. I was like, that one I was always like, oh, he's about to cook. You hear that heart rate monitor, and you're like, it's about to go down.
Why
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
NXT have better songs, like theme songs, than like the main roster guys? Like I was thinking about that, like Adam Cole, Undisputed,
Undisputed.
oh my gosh, dude, that
What'd you say?
Oh, the what?
Adam
Undisputed
Cole,
what?
Undisputed. I almost
Undisputed
I'm
Era.
getting mixed up with their no, because I got mixed up with their AEW because there's
Yeah,
an
for
Undisputed Kingdom, but
For
there's
sure.
an Undisputed Era.
No, dude, that's
And
way
it's-
different. Those are two way different things.
Way to do well, because someone messed it up in AEW,
All right.
but I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah,
his
yeah.
name.
No.
But no, that theme song was pretty dope though, because
Okay, that was a really good icebreaker, and I'm gonna have to go. The WWE theme song playlist. I'm gonna have to turn it on.
Oh, yeah, we're
You
about
know.
to make a list one day. Look out for an episode soon.
Yeah, that definitely needs to be a top 10 or a bracket. You know, one of our
Ooh.
filler episodes for sure. Okay, so you mentioned AEW. As I said, All In was this past weekend, past Sunday. They had their big show of the year, All In London. Couple debuts, couple returns, couple exciting things happened. Like I said, I wasn't able to catch the whole thing live. I was watching a softball game for my daughter. So, Elijah, I believe you are the one that has the most knowledge on this show. So give us a couple
no, that's kind of
rundown.
messed up. That's kind of messed up.
Yeah,
I
I was
mean,
like, you're assuming.
Oh, well, hey, I'm so sorry. My
Dang.
bad. Then I guess
Why-
I believe Devin
No.
actually has the most. Don't worry.
All
First
right,
place,
well then-
Dev, I got you.
Yeah,
I see
Devin,
you,
first
boy.
first place, Dev.
I
No,
put some respect on your name. First
either
place,
of
Dev.
you two then. Either of you two then. I guess we'll go with Devin. like give us some of the key moments here. Like what did I miss out on as somebody who didn't get to watch it?
So I mean, like, they had that 0 hour match, which was live for anyone to watch for free on like YouTube, I believe. Um, there was a little teaser, I guess, because like what's that girl's name? She came out like I
Jamie
forgot
Hayter.
yeah, they called her Timu Becky Lynch. I was like, oh no, no, no,
Come on.
come
Oh,
on.
I
Red hair,
love
literally
Jamie
because of the red
Hayter.
hair.
She's so good.
That's
Uh,
only reason is the red hair. That's it.
dude, that's where kind of I got it from. So, but
So
she
it's
came back,
messed
so that
up.
was awesome,
She came back after like a
dude.
year, and I was like, "Oh hell yeah!" Like I was even surprised about like the hair change, but I was like, "Fuck it!" No, she's back. She's
Oh
about
my
to whoop some
gosh.
ass.
Oh
She's
my
getting
gosh.
her revenge on Soraya.
Hell yeah, dude, they're doing her dirty there, man. Sorry, I don't want to get into that. Um, I actually, like, because there's always updates popping up with all these pages like Facebook, Instagram, and all that. So there's this one like because
Go
they're talking
follow
about
tag
the
me in.
what's up?
Go follow tag me in on all those
Yes,
platforms.
please. We're pretty cool. I think we're better than all of them.
Duh.
So there's because they had the trios championship, and it was a ladder match. So those ladder matches are always good, man. So there's always something happening, and the Anarchy were the champions, and I thought they were going to keep it. To be honest, I was very shocked to see Cardio, Pac, and my third guy. See, I don't know all the names.
Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah,
What's up?
Wheeler Yuta.
Wheeler Yuta.
Yep, he's pretty good too. No, I'm not gonna like take that away from him. Just not all the names in AEW. I don't know them all. I'm gonna be honest. So, but I was very
The
shocked to see them
Blackpool
win.
Combat Club and Pac.
Oh yes, is okay. Real quick, is John Moxley hurt or like what? Where's he been, dude?
That's
I
good.
I
haven't
have no
I
idea.
haven't heard his. I don't know. I don't know
I'm
either.
not the AEW. I'm not the AEW guy. You can't ask me these
I'm
questions.
not an AEW guy. Like I mean, I'm a wrestling fan, but like I can't. Because my thing was like a month ago, I tried watching it. I think I told you guys, and they were Kyle Fletcher's making a freaking promo. It sounds like a little kid. I came to America because because this is the best wrestle, and I'm like, I hate this show so much. Stop saying that.
Okay, I will go on a little quick, little 5 second thing. Like they
Gosh.
overuse the fuck out of that line. It pisses me off every single time. You're like, oh my god, they're cooking. Like, oh, like this person's having a really good promo. And AEW's were the best wrestles. Click.
Come on.
I'll head out. Like, shut up. Shut up.
Dude, when I heard MJF say that, I was like, no, you are my favorite. You.
You were the
And
chosen one.
Mercedes Moné used it more than anyone, and it.
This is where the best wrestle, bitch.
This is also who paid me the most money.
I stole Jay Maslow's new move, and
Oh man.
I'm sorry, no, I'm not trying. No, I am dissing
Yeah,
her. I am
this isn't being a hated
because
show.
that match pissed me off too. Because when I heard that she won, I was like, why? Why? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, so real quick, I didn't get to watch the show live. The discourse online is telling me that Britt Baker is literally the worst wrestler in the history of the world. Like, that's not true,
What?
right?
Mm.
That's literally
Oh.
just not true.
Well,
She just
that-
went out there and had a bad performance.
It was not a good match by either one of them. From
Sure.
but
like,
you can't say that.
I,
Like
I'm
She carried the fucking division for like the first year. It was
the first 2 or 3
it was
years.
good.
yeah,
and it
and
was
that's
really good. Like her death match with Thunder Rosa.
That was insane.
God, that was insane.
That was
Yeah.
insane.
I'm not saying that I believe this. I'm saying that like when I was reading Twitter and I was like getting updates and stuff like that, like Twitter made me believe that this match just should not have happened, and it was like one of the worst matches ever.
Well, they're making it seem like it's a big match because there's like Mercedes Moné's in it. Like this is the problem with AEW marks. And I'm not saying WWE marks are any better. They're
No.
terrible too.
Yeah.
But the problem with AEW, Marks, is like, oh, she's the best best woman wrestler in the world, and she's the best free agent signing that ever happened, and she puts up banger matches. I'm like, bro, she's putting up C+ matches since she's got there. Sorry, that is.
You're a B- player. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
The one match that I did want to talk about, just because what a moment was the main event. Like Bryan Danielson versus Swerve Strickland. Like professional wrestling is just the best, man.
That was awesome. I didn't think he was gonna win.
I didn't either, dude. That false finish. So when Bryan Danielson hit his finisher, I cannot remember what it's called. The running knee. What?
Psycho knee.
Thank you. He hit that on Swerve, and Swerve just absolutely no-sold it.
Yeah, he fucking that was badass. I'm not even gonna lie. He hit him and went.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of no-selling. I don't love it. Like, oh, okay, you're no-selling a move. Whatever. That's a topic for another time. But that one was awesome. That one
he literally dusted his shoulder off. I was like, this dude's the man.
And Tony Schiavone on commentary,
he'll never lose.
He was like, swerves out, and then he was like, wait a minute, no, he's not. So it's like, that was a really cool moment.
The ending of the match was insane because Danielson literally, because he Swerve broke out the submission, and then Danielson grabs his fingers and goes, jeez, bro. Then oh my gosh, got him back in that submission, bro. That looked very, very painful because his shoulder looked like I don't know how to do it, but
yeah, he was getting ready to rip that motherfucker out of his socket.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
I don't believe this, but some people do. Does making Swerve tap make him look weak?
No, I'm so sick of that narrative. Let me get ahead of that real quick.
Yeah.
Making people tap, when Twitter will tell you that when people tap it makes them look weak. No, they lost the match. Would you rather them tap, or would you rather them quite literally snap a bone in half? I'm so sick of that narrative. And we got a lot of that going on with the Judgment Day and Roman Reigns and all that kind of stuff going on in the WWE right now, where they're like, oh, well, they're making Liv Morgan look weak, or they're making Roman look weak, and it's like, guys, just let the story play out. It's okay. It was 4-on-1. Yeah, Roman's gonna look weak. What are we talking about? It was 5-on-2. The Judgment Day is gonna get one over on the Terror Twins. It's okay.
Yeah. Also, on top of that, I just want to add something real quick. On top of that, you can make submissions look like they can still be badass while tapping out or passing out or whatever. Because especially let's talk about the Swerve Strickland one that just happened. Like Deven said, he was fighting out of it. He fucking broke out of 3 of them, and then Bryan Danielson had to literally fucking snap the dude's fingers and then put his ass back into submission for him to then tap. If it was one of those where he tries it on the first time, he immediately just fucking taps immediately as soon as he gets it locked in. Yeah, that'd make him look pretty weak, but that wasn't the case. Mm-hmm. So submissions are not a bad way to go.
I will say, overall, from what I've seen, the show was pretty solid overall, and it was a really good show. Tony Khan, just go to streaming, please, so that I don't have to pay $60, $70 to watch your show. Please.
And can you stop talking about CM Punk, please? Please.
Oh yeah, are you talking about the post show?
Dude, it's your biggest show of the year. You should focus on the people who are there now and for your future. When you keep bringing someone back up, and by the way, the fans keep calling his name. The fact that he's not even on AEW anymore.
He's over in 2 companies.
So
crazy. Real worker right there, brother.
It's just that's what kind of pushes me away from AEW is Tony Khan and the way he books and he keeps talking bro, shut the fuck up.
And that's
he's a keyboard warrior.
Yeah, literally. And I've said it a few times already tonight, but I'm not the biggest AEW guy. I tune into AEW when I can. I just don't make it a priority. But what drives me away from AEW is Tony Khan. And it's he's trying too hard to make me love it, and it's
Hmm.
just like I don't know that kind of just that drives me away. But unless you guys had something to add to All In,
Uh, Real quick,
Um,
I also wanted to
you go ahead,
say I
Ledger.
really enjoyed two more things on this. One, Jack Perry got a real glass chant.
that was
That made me
funny. Yeah,
laugh.
Oh
I'm not
my
gonna
god.
lie. That made me
that
like
was pretty
speaking of
cool.
like the CM Punk
Yeah, I
stuff.
love that. I love
It
that.
was like that. That made me laugh, and like he's definitely over. So that was really cool. But the other thing that I saw was there was a battle royale. Christian won it, gets a future world title opportunity. Wouldn't it be the most heel thing for Daniel Bryan? He finally gets his big win. He finally gets the big one. Christian screws him over and gets it.
Well, and
Oh,
didn't
look.
didn't he just lose his father recently, or his
Daniel Bryan
father-in-law?
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like it just
And
it just
I heard that
No,
you
uh,
lost your
yeah,
father.
I
Yo,
swear he
Christian,
comes out like
Christian,
I swear to
yo,
God, like
brother.
Daniel Bryan celebrating, he finally gets the titles, making a passionate speech, and then use here like no theme music or anything, just come out. So I heard about your dad. I'm gonna lose
not
my
not
mind.
only did you lose your father, you're about to lose your title.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
but
I
don't
swear to
worry.
God, the Christian will
Like,
be the type of be like. So I heard about your dad. I don't know what the fuck he did in life, anyways. Probably was some bum, but you have something that I want. I'm gonna be like, Christian, you can't say that.
like this
You
is not
can't
like
say that.
years ago. This
This
just
just
happened.
happened. So I heard
Yeah.
you had a dad. No, no.
Zach, imagine. So I heard you had a dad, Zach.
Yeah, well, I
like
did.
oh, like oh my God, Christian. I don't know.
By the way,
Father of the Year,
um,
Christian, still one of my favorite wrestlers in
so
either
Zach,
company.
how's your dad doing?
Not well.
No.
I mean,
You're fucked up. You sick bastard.
I could
Whoa,
use
whoa,
a
whoa,
I could
whoa.
use a Christian right now. I could use a
I use
Christian.
a Christian. Hey, listen, just give him a call. Listen, I just want everyone to know me and Zach mess around with this all the time. It's all love. No,
Mm-mm.
okay, he's making me look
Nope,
bad.
I've never made a joke about my father before.
Get the. Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
I've never. Yeah,
Now
I've
I'm
never
now I'm
heard
the
a
bad guy.
single
I'm
joke
the
in my entire
bad
life.
black guy.
Just
Okay,
kidding.
I see how it is.
Why you got to bring race into it? What are we
I don't
talking
know. I
about?
don't
What are
know.
we? What are we devolved into? What is
I'm
happening?
I'm muting
Alright.
that. I'm
I'm
so
scared.
muting.
I'm
All right.
scared.
I'm
Let's
muting
move.
that, guys.
Let's move on.
Let's get
Let's
out of
move
here
on.
before I go too far.
All right. All right. So this upcoming Saturday, August 31st in Berlin, we have a premium live event called Bash in Berlin. Um, Typical Triple H 5 match card. As of this recording, we are recording a couple days early because Devin is doing some traveling out to Colorado. So we're recording a couple days early. So as of right now, 5 matches on the card. Um, but I wanted to start with this LA Knight Open Challenge. So, um, personally, I think this would be a good 6 match on the PLE card. We don't know as of right now. I don't think it's been confirmed for SmackDown, but I believe it is happening on SmackDown. Um, this should be on the card, I believe. It's a PLE in another country where the pop is going to be crazy. Obviously, something big is going to happen here. That's what always happens on open challenges. So, like, somebody's going to be returning from injury, somebody's going to be debuting, something's going on. My question for you guys is, who do you think answers this open challenge? So, I actually have an answer. I might steal some thunder here, but do you guys remember a few months ago there was this thing called the WWE Draft? Okay, we had a superstar that was drafted to SmackDown who has not made an appearance since before the draft, like a couple months
Dijak.
before the
Oh,
draft.
sorry.
Not Dijak. Oh man, I wish it was Dijak. Oh my
Oh
goodness,
my
you just upset me.
Raw, anyways.
Why
But
You
would
just
you
upset
say
me.
that?
No, my guess as to
Get
who
Rachel.
answers this open challenge, somebody who was holding down the heel division in the main event last summer, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ooh.
I believe Shinsuke Nakamura will be returning here. I think it would be a great place for him to come back. He's been off camera for months at this point. I don't know the last time I saw him.
4 months.
So yeah. So I would
Last
love. Go ahead.
last time he was on TV, they said I think it was April 22nd.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like I miss Nakamura.
I miss him
He was
too.
he's awesome. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. So I think this would be a great time for Nakamura to come back. So I'm really hoping that it's a returning Shinsuke Nakamura. I will throw it over to Elijah. Elijah, who you think answers this challenge?
I don't think it's going to be a return, but I think it'll progress the storyline because Carmelo Hayes never really finished his program with them, so I could totally see him coming out and be like, "Yeah, that was a fluke. Like, you got lucky to win Melo's money and all this stuff," and they're gonna put an absolute banger down. But I think it'd probably be Carmelo Hayes.
So I was considering Melo, but they're running this Andrade storyline.
Yeah,
Like,
don't get me wrong, guys. Like, it's definitely there's that too, so it makes me
I
kind of hesitant. But I can't think of anyone else at the moment besides
I could
Carmelo Hayes.
honestly, where I see this Carmelo Andrade thing going, we got Bad Blood coming up, and like if they run a best of 7 with these two, which is kind of seems like that's what they're doing because Andrade got the
Yeah.
first two, Melo just got one. They're running it back this upcoming Friday. Like if they're running a best of 7 with the 7th match happening at Bad Blood, like sign me up for that. Like I'm all in on that. That'd be sweet. But yeah, I
Ooh,
mean,
that's a good one.
If Melo does answer the call, like that would you're right, that would be an absolute banger of a match. Devin, who do you think?
Okay, this is like came in my head, so it's a prediction. What if Carmelo was trying to come out and trying to challenge LA Knight, but then Andrade stops him, beats him up, and they go in the back, and then Giovanni Vinci comes out and challenges him.
Oh,
Yep,
That
that's
would
my dark horse.
okay, that
Yeah,
one would be
he
dope.
did
They have been teasing him.
they have been
yeah,
teasing it.
he just
I
had that vignette a couple weeks ago on
He
SmackDown and everybody
looks,
got super
oh
excited. Yeah, I can see
man.
that.
I
Well,
hope
because
he goes back to his NXT gimmick because that was hilarious. Like him just like posing for the camera every single time. Like,
Gio,
it just
yeah,
dude,
kills me.
NXT
Just like
Gio
gets
was
up and just
awesome.
I remember, I think it was I think 2 months ago when the draft, well, no, yeah, it was back when the draft happened, and we were like doing like, who's your favorite draft, then who was like an underrated one, and I had Giovanni as my underrated guy. So it'd be cool to finally not sound stupid if he came back, and because
Yeah.
because
Also,
he hasn't done
the,
anything, so
well, Ludwig like absolutely destroyed him
oh,
that one night
destroyed
on
him.
Raw, and we haven't seen him since then. So like, it's kind of weird that they just like they're not going to let Giovanni Vinci get his get back on Kaiser.
That's
Like, that's a little
I'm
odd.
surprised too. I think that's just, like, hey, we're just killing you off from the team. We're gonna push you here. Maybe
yeah,
he's
we're
just trying
gonna
to get
put
his
you on
own solo
SmackDown.
work.
They're gonna go on Raw.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my guess. Hey, I'm
that'd
not
be
I'm not
that'd be
Triple
awesome.
H.
Okay, just a quick. I believe we'll all have the same answer here. Whoever answers the open challenge, they're not winning, right? LA Knight's going
Oh
to
no.
retain.
I'd be
Okay.
very shocked and pissed off.
I'd be
Just
pretty
got him.
upset as well.
We finally got an LA Knight championship, and he's like, okay, we'll take that away. Like, no.
Actually, no.
Comes out of nowhere. I want to be a double champ now. No.
Imagine,
I want to be a
imagine.
double mid-card champion. Let's go.
That'd be crazy.
First ever.
That'd be crazy.
Dude.
All right. Let's dive into the PLE match card. Like I said, 5 matches on here, and honestly, it's looking like it's going to be a great show. So we will start with the mixed tag team match. It's going to be.
Hold on, sir. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Update the records. I apologize.
You
I
always
apologize.
forget that. I noticed
I
that.
do.
He
I
just
do. It's
doesn't
because
like me. I think
no,
that's
it's
what
because I don't like Devin. I don't want him to have the shine any more than he already does.
I don't have my sunglasses this
Sorry.
time. Don't worry.
They're packed up.
All right, Elijah, update the people on the standings for our little competition. My apologies.
All right, place. There is your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, me, with a record.
What a promo. What a promo.
Me, brother.
No,
Oh
don't.
no. Nope. Keep going. We're walking
Wait.
past it.
with a record of 31-9.
Ooh.
Second place, we got our boy Zach B. Solid
Hi, guys.
record. We're just gonna skip past him. And first, no, I'm kidding. Zach, you got a record of 33-7.
Okay.
And then, continuing his reign,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
unfortunately,
Ooh, yeah, just
with official record of
come on.
35-5,
Ooh.
Ooh,
we got Mr. First Place, Devin Groves.
Yeah.
Imagine the sunglasses there. Yeah. Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you.
Oh, I wish I
Okay.
had my sunglasses with me.
It's been a little while since we've updated the listeners, and we have a bigger audience than the last time we said this. So we are running a little in-house competition here for the year. It started at WrestleMania whenever we dropped our first episode.
Go check it
I
out.
usually recommend going to listen to the old episodes. Might want to skip episode 1. It was a little rough. But we started at WrestleMania, and every PLE we give our predictions. We say who we think's going to win every match, and then at the end of the year we are going to be making a customized championship belt. So at WrestleMania 40, the winner will be unveiled, and the belt will be unveiled to the winner. So whoever has the best PLE predictions record at the end of 1 year will receive that championship belt. So this is just a fun little competition that we're doing with each other. That will be a continuing theme for as long as this podcast exists. So, just a little reminder for the listeners out there. With all that being said, Elijah, sorry for cutting you off, but we are going to dive into the first match. So, it is going to be the mixed tag team match with the team of the Terror Twins, Dominic and, oh my goodness, I'm off to a hot start.
Oh.
Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley going against Judgment Day. But
You
wait, I
disrespecting
thought
mommy?
that Damian and Rhea were in Judgment Day. Wrong. New Judgment Day. Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan.
Oh, damn.
So
The new
this
Judgment Day.
this match, we kind of alluded to it earlier with the build of this match has been interesting. They're kind of trading blows, trading, like who's standing tall each night, each week, or however you want to look at it. But this is all boiling from SummerSlam. So everything involved in this match is stemming from SummerSlam. So Finn Balor turned on Damian Priest. Dominic turned on Rhea. Liv is the current world champion for the women's division. And it's all just boiling over to a point where these four are going to be in a match together. It's going to be, like I said, Damian and Rhea versus Dominic and Liv. So overall, I think the match has had a pretty decent build. We know the story here, and I'm actually excited. Mixed tag matches don't usually deliver for me personally, but this one seems like one that's going to be pretty solid. So I'll go ahead and pass it off to Devin. Go ahead and give us your opinions on this match, and then who do you think is going to take this one home?
I was hoping you wouldn't go with me first.
I always start with you first.
Come on,
Yes.
Mr. First Place. Let's go.
Yeah, all right, fine.
Hey, lead from the front.
Leave.
Yeah, be a
Well,
leader, not follower. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
well, oh gosh. So with this match, I'm going to go with Rhea and Damian. Only because they need to prove that they don't need the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day needs them. And I think it'll also lead to a Rhea versus Liv match. Because if Liv and Dom win again, what does that prove? Like, prove to them? Like, it doesn't show anything, it doesn't help them in any way. So I feel like this is a start to the Rhea versus Liv match at Bad Blood. I'm going to go. I sadly have to go against my favorite heel and my favorite woman wrestler. Got Damian and Rhea win this match.
Elijah, go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were going to go next.
I'm so sorry.
You were second.
No. So I am also kind of going back and forth between this one. It's tough. I think I'm actually going to go the opposite. I think they're going to give it to Dom and Liv.
Mm.
And the reason for that is he already has nuclear heat, and it's still just the beginning.
I
He,
can,
and don't get me wrong, it'll be super dirty. Like the rest of the Judgment Day is going to get involved. There
of
is no, like,
course.
yeah, dude.
they're eventually going to get outnumbered. Like, it's just inevitable. Don't get me wrong, like, it will still be an amazing match, but who do I want to win is Damian and Rhea, but I think they're gonna give it to Dom and Liv to continue having them be like these mega heels and build them up some more. Because also having Liv take a pin as a champion wouldn't look too hot either. So it's
Well,
gonna be by cheating.
I don't think that Liv's gonna get pinned. I think it would be Dom.
Oh no, it would be Dom, but like
Yeah.
it would still count as a loss on her end.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think it's just too early for them to lose, especially after such a giant breakup like that. After me and Paul talked about it, and gave some tips and tricks.
Devin, we
In my
forgot.
opinion,
We're not going up against just Elijah. We're going up against Elijah and
He
Paul
predicts
Levesque.
one match and it's over his head now. Like, and yeah, he's still in third place. I don't get it.
Well, he just got his number.
He just got his number. Okay, okay. Well,
I
he
didn't
must have
have
got he
much
forgot his number when Bailey and Nia were going against each other. So
Hey, he didn't let me know. That was just me. That was not as my gut.
He was
instinct,
freestyling.
yeah.
Yeah, I was freestyling on that one.
Why are you defending him? What's the place?
Thank you, Zach.
Because
See?
he's in third place. A-Town down.
Oh,
8-10.
This
I'm
was
gonna
fun.
go.
I hate this podcast
official
so much. I want to literally jump out this window right now.
Team A-Town. Let's go, Zach. Me and you.
Oh gosh.
So, but yeah, my
This one-
pick is Dom and Liv.
Okay.
This one's tough, man. It's I can make an argument for both teams, honestly. In a perfect world, I have Liv and Dom winning, and then they find some other way to get Rhea back into the title picture. And I could foresee that happening, but that's not going to be my pick. I am going to go with Damian and Rhea. Simply because I do think Dominic is the easiest one to take a pin here. He takes pins all the time. And I do think that this is going to be a jumping off point of some sort of blow off at Bad Blood. Hopefully we get a women's Hell in a Cell match. That's what I'm hoping for.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be so fire. But I'm gonna go with Rhea and Damian here, taking the win. And there's gonna be some sort of interference. We already talked about it. Like somebody's gonna hop in, somebody's gonna get involved, and it could be a disqualification win for Liv and Dom. And and Rhea uses that like, well, you didn't actually beat me. Like that's that
I can see
that could
that
be how it
too.
plays out. But I don't know, man. I think that Rhea and Damian are both like.
Yeah, I
Damian
kind of
is
like
just-
the DQ idea actually. That's
Damian
on
and
something.
Rhea were
Damn it.
both
Damn it,
just
Paul.
really
You tricked me.
world champions, and Damian Priest, he's been on a heater, so I think that will continue. So I am going to officially go with the Terror Twins, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. All right, let's jump into the next match. It is for the Women's World Tag Team Champions. So we've got the Unholy Union, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn going in as champions versus, they don't have a team name, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Real quick, on the spot. I'm putting you right on the spot, Devin. Come up with a team name. Go.
The oh god, oh no. Ooh,
Time's
trying to
up.
think of-
Elijah, go.
okay,
bad and bougie.
Bad and
Huh?
bougie?
Bad and bougie.
Bad and bougie. They're not even bougie.
Okay.
What's
They're
bad and
bougie.
I like it.
bougie?
They got
I'm-
the smile.
You
What do
mean
you
the
mean?
you mean the title name from the Migos, bro?
You're looking into it too
What is
far.
RIP
this?
Takeoff.
I was thinking about like Marvel
RIP.
superhero or something like that. You said bad and bougie.
I
Are you-
like Bad and Bougie. I don't know.
That's-
I
what?
like that. I'm vibing with that.
I'm
Bad
not
and
vibing.
bougie. Official tag team name.
Ladies
Absolutely.
and gentlemen, if you have not listened to Bad and Bougie from the Migos, go listen to it and then
Who
come back and
hasn't?
say,
Who the fuck
hasn't
hasn't
listened
listened to that?
Who hasn't listened to this
you must be
You
living a
haven't-
rock or something.
You,
I can't participate in that joke.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so listen, we've got the Unholy Union. We've got the Unholy Union versus Bad and Bougie, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. That's gonna be a thing. That name, I mess with it. They never. So Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill were the tag champions. They lost it in that triple threat at Clash at the Castle, but they never were pinned. So like they never officially like they lost the title, but it wasn't them that took the loss. So they've been kind of working their way back in this division. I personally thought that they were going to separate, go into the singles division because the singles division desperately needed it. That was before Rhea came back, all that kind of stuff. So I was wrong. They already had this match, if you remember. The Friday Night SmackDown that I went to with my daughter, they had this match the night before SummerSlam, but it was called off due to interference from Blair Davenport. So Alba and Isla retained, and we are here. We had a triple threat. Was it a qualifier? No, that was on Monday Night Raw. I'm sorry. That was on Monday Night Raw. Um, Anyway, long story short, Bad and Bougie versus Unholy Union. Um, Elijah, I'll let you go first on this one.
I love the name. Um, um, this is fuck. It's hard. I don't know. This one I really don't know because it's an argument for both sides because you want to build back up Jade Cargill and Bianca because they kind of been on a little losing streak. But at the same time, it'd be a weird move to have the Unholy Alliance drop it so fast. It could be definitely interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
If I'm going off my gut here, I would have to pick Bianca and Jade. And if they don't win it, they're fucking breaking up. Like at this point, if they don't win it, they have to.
Yeah.
But I think I'll have to go with them just so they can get their win back, and continue that storyline and everything. So I'm not 100% confident in it, but I'm locking it in. I'm going Team Bad and Bougie, Bianca and Jade.
Yeah, I'll jump in here. I'll go second on this one. I don't want to get caught overthinking this one. Whenever Jade and Bianca first won the tag titles, do you remember I said that we would need like prime Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley to team up in order to take it off of them? I was wrong about that, obviously. They lost it in a weird triple threat type of way, but they still lost. So I don't want to overthink it. I'm also going to go with Bad and Bougie, and I think that Bianca and Jade are going to get their titles back. I don't. This is one of those ones where, like, if I pick Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, am I going to be able to sleep at night knowing that I picked against the winners of Bianca and Jade? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that loss to be on my record. I can sleep at night if I pick Bianca and Jade and they don't win, but I'm not going to be able to forgive myself if I pick against them and they win. You know what I mean? So I don't want to overthink it. I don't want to talk myself out of it. So I'm going to go with Bad and Bougie. Devin, just let it happen.
Until we find a better name, Team Bad and Bougie, I'm going with.
There is no better name. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to go with them because I actually believe this too. If they lose, break them up, start the Bianca heel run. I don't know.
No, not Bianca. It's going to be Jade.
It has to be Bianca, bro.
Bianca's a forever face. Don't
Why-
touch
Oh,
my
what
face,
is-
Bianca.
Anyone could be heel or baby face.
Nope, they can't. John Cena, you ever heard of him?
Yeah, because of dumbass VKM. We're not getting into this, okay? Like, we're not getting into this.
Don't touch my face, Bianca. Don't do
She's
it.
gonna, dude.
Just like don't break up the New Day.
Oh, that's
For
gonna happen
fucking
too, brother. I'm
carrying
sorry.
Cross.
Did you not see the results?
No, I did not.
I'm
Don't.
kidding. I'm messing with you. I'm totally messing
Okay.
with you. I know how
Don't
you do
spoil.
this stuff.
We haven't watched Raw yet. We're recording early. Don't spoil
Yes.
Raw for me.
Okay, so no, I'm gonna pick Bad and Bougie just because it just makes sense on paper. They didn't really lose it because they didn't get pinned. Shayna got pinned.
True.
So like
Also,
Oh.
don't forget though, real quick. You mentioned Shayna. I know she's not in this match, but like Jade did tap out in that match, and the ref missed it.
so Shayna tap out.
But
Just
all right, touche. All right, tip of the cap. You're right.
That's
All right,
big
move on.
brain
Move
dead
on.
right there. He goes, "Is it on the record books?"
Yeah, all
And
right.
it happened. Oh,
Yeah, just like
fuck, that's
Ethan
fair.
Page wasn't pinned 3 times by Oro Mensah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Did the ref count 1, 2, 3 on Randy Orton when he technically needed to have shoulders down against Gunther?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, he lost. I
Yeah,
don't know what to tell you.
listen,
All right. Hey,
ref has good glasses, but hey,
I'm
I mean,
just- I'm sorry.
Ref decision's final. Paul said it himself.
I mean,
Paul said so.
technically you're not wrong, but technically you are wrong. So I mean,
No, yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know. I look at the record books. Nothing.
I wonder if they are going to continue something like that because the women's tag team titles can go on either brand. So I wonder if like maybe like they're going to go back to that with them being champions. So I can see that. So Team Bad and Bougie for the W.
There we go. So that one's a clean sweep. Our first sweep of the night.
Hell yeah!
All right.
Watch us
Well, we could. We potentially could.
Well, last time, just saying.
Exactly.
Oh
All right.
gosh.
Next match. This is a continuation of the hottest feud in all of the WWE. It is going to be part 2. We're running it back. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. But this time, it's in a strap match. I just want to say, real quick, if they were going to run a strap match, why is it the 4 turnbuckle stipulation?
Oh, dude.
Why?
Wait, it is? I did not know that.
Yeah, they're doing
Yeah.
the 4 turnbuckle version of the strap match. It's
So
like
you have to touch all 4 of them to win, right?
yes, you have to touch all 4 turnbuckles in order to win. And it's just like it's super like I feel like it's gonna handcuff them. I mean, probably not. Drew and Punk are both amazing in the ring, so like they'll probably make it work. And it's
You have
gonna
to
be
be-
violent.
Yeah. I feel like
And
you'd
it's
be
gonna
very
be-
creative.
Yeah, I'm sure they will be. It's 2 professionals in the ring, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
yeah.
I think they'll do a good job of masking the stipulation. But I am excited for the strap match. This is going to get violent. This is going to get, very, very physical. So I'm excited for this match. I don't know about you guys. I kind of feel like the build to this match is not nearly as good as the build to the SummerSlam match. It's still been good, don't get me wrong, but the build up to SummerSlam was generational, iconic, fantastic. So maybe my expectations are a little too high because it's the same storyline. Um, Drew is tormenting Punk. Punk is tormenting Drew. They're, copying each other's promos and doing, a bunch of petty stuff. And it all centers around that bracelet. Um, so there's not much has changed. I'll go ahead and lead off the predictions here. I do think that CM Punk is going to win this one because there has to be a trilogy of these matches. We said it during the SummerSlam review that these 2 included with Seth Rollins are going to kind of carry the next 6 to 8 months of Monday Night Raw programming. They're going to be the big fish, in the world of Monday Night Raw. So I think that they're going to turn this into a trilogy. I think CM Punk gets his win here, and they'll have a blow-off match for the best of 3, maybe at Bad Blood, probably at Bad Blood, but if not, they'll hold it off till Survivor Series. And either way, I'm cool with either one. So I do think CM Punk will take the victory here. And then I'll pass it off to Devin.
I'm going to agree with you on that. I think it was smart to have Drew win at SummerSlam, and I think it would be smart if CM Punk wins on Saturday. I do agree. I think the build up, because the build up has been like since the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
so I can see like why. Like I personally love that feud to SummerSlam as well. I think this is more violent, I believe, since now Punk is 100% clear and he's able to wrestle, so he's able to do more with him. It's like the storylines from January to SummerSlam to now, the end of SummerSlam to now are way different, and it's just showing more violence, which I'm loving it. I'm loving that part. But they're definitely showing like CM Punk more dominant.
Yeah.
Like I
agree.
noticed that. Like even like with taking like Drew's belt off and just whooping his ass and shit. And like damn, bro. And then like the strap, bro. He has like oh no, he just can't get hit with it. I don't think he's been hit with it once. Drew's been taking all the beatings.
Yeah, that does kind of make me nervous a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but maybe it's
But
just trying to show like CM Punk is not like a guy to mess with, maybe.
yeah,
So but I'm still going CM Punk. I just don't see why you have him lose this one.
yeah, I'm right there with you. Big Red, is this another sweep?
Hmm. He's thinking. He's
I'm
texting
thinking.
Paul right now.
Yeah, let me get Paul on the phone real quick. Let me see
Do
what he
it.
said.
You got ground to make up with you're a
Oh,
little bit. I'm just saying. These
so
are
that
the
means
kind
I
of
have to be
matches you got to
risky.
take risks on.
Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong.
Means I have to be risky about it, which means I have to vote against you every time. No, I'm kidding. The off chance that you're wrong and I'm right. No, oh fuck. This one I think is the hardest one for me to predict because
Really?
there is literally, for me personally, out of every match so far, and I think in general, but this one I'm like it makes sense for Punk to get his win back. You know, like you said, make it a trilogy and everything. But I feel like they can make this storyline go a little bit longer. So I think the bracelet will get involved again.
Damn bracelet.
And I
Custody of
think
bracelet match.
custody bracelet match.
What?
I think Drew's gonna win.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's it. Hey, you gotta take the risk sometimes.
Because
Hey,
I think it'd be
real
like
quick.
what?
What if Elijah does like predict the right, and then the match at Bad Blood is like the custody for the bracelet, and the brace is like hanging?
Just like the Money in the Bank briefcase is just dangling in the middle of the ring.
Dude, it's like, did VKM come back? Like, what the hell is this? Triple H?
Because honestly, without I was for a second gonna be like, well, Seth will cost CM Punk because he's like, oh fuck CM Punk, but Seth is dead.
Seth is dead. Yeah,
So I was like,
Seth
that's
is
not gonna
Psycho
happen.
Sid's car.
Yeah, he's fucking sandwiched. Just
Yeah.
they did the math on Raw. I saw the math.
Yeah.
I saw the math. That's about the size of 3 elephants and
four baby rhinos, Cole.
Oh, Pat McAfee needs to come back. I'm so sad that he's leaving, but I'm also glad that he's like, oh, he said he's going to be back 2025 for sure. So
Yeah, I like that he does that.
The Royal Rumble is in Indianapolis. Just
Oh,
keep
what
that
a
in mind.
return.
Oh, he's showing back up.
Shout out to McAfee, bro. Pat
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Pat
Go.
is awesome. But yeah, I just have a gut feeling that this fucking bracelet is gonna cost CM Punk again. And it's either gonna be like he touches 3 corners and Drew's like, I'll break the fucking thing if you don't come fight me, and then pretty much takes it off and is like stretching it, getting ready to snap it, and then Punk runs at him, catches a fucking claymore or whatever. Drew hits the 4th turnbuckle, ding ding ding, he wins. Like some bullshit. I feel like especially because how it's been playing out so far is Punk's been super offensive. Like Drew hasn't really gotten any shots in CM Punk. So I feel like that's like a counteract of like, hey, I'll beat you up a lot for the build up, but then I'm gonna win the match. Because I feel my main reason is if Punk wins it, the only thing left to carry it right now is the trilogy. But if Punk loses, then Drew can be like, oh, I beat you twice. Back of the line, bozo, and just all this other stuff. And then they'll keep on continuing and be like, oh, see, like I told you I'd ruin CM Punk's career. Like it would add a little bit fuel to the fire, honestly. So I think I'm gonna have to go Drew.
I could definitely I could see it playing out both ways, and it's honestly like I don't know, man. I don't know where they're gonna go with this story, but it's been fun. Like this whole storyline's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I'm like, honestly, if it goes the Punk way, I'll be fine with that too.
Yeah, I'm happy with either outcome, just like you. All right, so we've got 2 matches left, both world titles. We're going to start with the WWE Championship. It is going to be champion Cody Rhodes going in against Kevin Owens. So this match kind of came out of nowhere. They kind of just like made it happen. Cody Rhodes cut a big babyface promo talking about how Kevin Owens has had his back this whole time that he's been facing the bloodline, and he thinks that Kevin Owens has put in the work and deserves a shot at the title. Whereas Kevin Owens is on the contrary, and he's like, I don't deserve a shot at the title. Look at my record. Look at my win loss. Um, but then he had a match against Grayson Waller, which then solidified he got the win there. And he was like, all right, like I'm back in my winning ways. Like, let's do this thing. Um, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but 2 weeks in a row, they have very heavily teased a Kevin Owens heel turn. Um, Personally, it's the one thing that I'm waiting for. I'm expecting it to happen. I don't know when, but it is Kevin Owens at the end of the day. We talked about it earlier in this episode. He has a whole video package of people that he's turned on.
You want to be friends with Kevin Owens? He will.
Yeah, exactly. Not a good place to be.
Also, I like the small detail with him, because like Grayson Waller and Austin Theory were like, go back to the old KO, like you're the old KO, you're the backstabber, and he's like, oh, you want old KO? Bet. And he won with the pop-up power bomb. I was like, hell yes, bring it back.
So glad that's back.
Bring it back.
And they had a tag match last week too, and that match also ended with a pop-up power bomb. So
yeah, I'm so happy they're bringing that back. Not that the stunner isn't cool, like stunner's fucking awesome, one of the best finishers of all time, but that pop-up power bomb, it fits him so well, and I'm like, I wanted it to come back. Like, I was low-key kind of sad that he started using the stunner as like a finisher. I understood why, but I was like, no, but the pop-up power bomb.
yeah, the pop-up power bomb.
The pop-up.
But the pop-up power bomb.
But what about? Yeah, the stunner's cool. But what about the pop-up power bomb?
So at the end of SmackDown last week, Kevin Owens got the title and was holding it, and he was like kind of staring at it, and then he like kind of ran at Cody Rhodes, and it made it look like he was about to hit him with the title, but he just handed the title off to Cody Rhodes, and he started yelling at Grayson Waller and Devin's favorite wrestler Austin Theory, and
Yeah,
fan
of the show.
big fan. Yeah, shout out to Austin Theory. Thank you for
A-Town.
subbing. A-Town down. But no, so I'm really excited for this match. Keep in mind, people are not happy with this feud. They're like, why is this happening? Like, who cares? Blah, blah, blah. The same exact thing happened with AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes at Backlash. At Backlash. And don't forget, like, that was probably match of the year. And there's no reason why this can't deliver the same way. So I'm personally very excited for this match. I do think that a big turn should be coming. I don't know when. I would assume at the end of the match, or possibly even on this upcoming SmackDown, to really heighten up the drama. But we're going to start with Deven.
Sorry,
Go
real
ahead.
quick. You mentioned AJ Styles. What if he's the one to come back for the U.S. title, the Open
Oh,
Challenge?
that'd be interesting.
I would
That
not be
just
mad.
popped in my head. I was like, oh, because they have history.
There's
That could
history there.
happen.
I would not be
Yeah.
mad one bit.
Yeah, that'd be very interesting. I would love for that to happen. I love AJ Styles, man. Okay, Devin, we're gonna start with you. Go ahead and give us who you think's gonna win this match.
So, I mean, it's gonna be Cody. It's just something to hold on to, like the whole bloodline story with him, and The Rock, or Roman, whatever. Like, I'd be very shocked if Kevin did win, but I think it's just more of, is Kevin gonna turn heel on Cody? Because they've been teasing it every week, and I don't know if you remember the backstage segment with, so it's Kevin and Cody, and then Kevin's like, "Hey man, listen, like that's not me anymore. That was all me. All those guys deserve that, you know what I mean?
Except for Kofi.
Yeah, except for Kofi.
Except for Kofi.
And then
He
Cody,
apologized to Kofi.
yeah, I was surprised to say Sammy, but that's other reasons. But then Cody says, "Hey man, whatever happens, happens, and I'll deal with it." And Kevin's like, "Oh, okay." So it's like they're teasing it, and it's like Cody's pretty much like, "Hey, if it happens, you turn on me, you turn on me." I was like, "Oh, okay."
It's an
So
interesting way.
yeah, so I don't know. And then like the whole like he has the bell in his hand, and he's walking all fast, and he just hands it to him like at his chest and starts yelling at Grayson and Austin, and it's just like this guy. They're teasing, man. They're very teasing. So the question is, I think Cody's gonna win, but is Kevin gonna turn heel after the match?
Yeah,
So
that's what we're all waiting for, honestly. And it's so funny. We'll go to Elijah for your pick, but like watching wrestling with my daughter, who is 7 years old, like heel turns just hit different for me, and I don't like when people turn heel because like I have to console my daughter because like
you're like, damn it,
she's
no.
so like if Kevin Owens turns heel, I have to explain to her like, well, I mean Kevin Owens, like he's the bad guy now, and she loves Kevin Owens, and it's like I can't do these things. Like when Nakamura turned last summer, like she was heartbroken. And she
Oh,
was like,
yo, Zach's like, yes, he did it, he did it, and
literally
it's like, why are you
the
cheering, Dad?
the retirement segment from AJ Styles earlier this year,
Oh,
like
dude. Oh.
the wave of emotions that my daughter went through during that whole segment. I'm over here like, oh, they're doing the Mark Henry thing. Like, yes, this is awesome. And Addie's like, this is not awesome. It's like, it's so funny, but
This is dope. This is not dope, Dad. You're like, yeah, it's bad.
yeah, oh,
Oh
Oh
no.
no! Oh
Why
no!
would he do
AJ,
that
no!
to Cody Rhodes?
AJ, no! He fooled me, bro. I'm so mad
that
about
retirement
I,
segment.
I had a feeling when he came out in the fucking blue blue powder suit, I was like, no. Came out in the like the baby blue suit. I was like, no fucking way.
What's going on here?
Is he gonna do it? And the fucking I'm like, he did it.
All right, Elijah, go ahead and add whatever you want to this match, and then give us your pick.
Yeah, if Kevin Owens comes out in like a tangerine orange fucking suit, he's turning heel on him. But
Those Easter colors. Never trust a man in an Easter colored suit.
yeah, he's up to no good.
because he doesn't even like wearing ties. Like he barely wears a tie. So if he
Yeah,
comes with a
he's
suit, like,
nefarious.
nah, fam, you ain't doing shit.
I just want to be respectful to you. I'd be like, you son of a. But no, it has to be my favorite African American champion, Cody Rhodes. Cody Raheem. It has to be Cody Raheem Rhodes. It's the same thing. Like, I hate being repetitive.
Oh my gosh.
I hate being repetitive with the Cody matches, but I'm like, it has to get to the bloodline. I
Yep.
can't vote against Cody until it gets towards the bloodline. Then it might be in the air. But until that happens, I'm like, I have to pick Cody because that's the only thing that makes sense in my head. Granted, we could take wagers on like if Kevin will actually turn or not. That's one of the big things. And obviously this isn't going to be for points. It's only the predictions. But if I had to say whether if Kevin will actually turn or not, I don't think he's going to. I think they're teasing it. And he's going to. He's going to be super tempted to. Like, even, like, he loses the match as handing him the belt. He's like, oh, I want to hit him so bad. Oh, I'm going to. But he's going to be like, I'm not like that anymore. I'm not like that anymore. Will he turn in the future? Maybe. But I don't think he's going to turn on Cody. I think he's slowly going to be like, all right. No, yeah. Better man won. Yada, yada, yada. I'm very pissed off that I didn't win. But, like, go get him, Tiger. Like... like, I think he won't turn here. Personally, I think it's just going to be a big tease. But if he turns, that's going to be awesome because I love heel Kevin Owens. Heel Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens in general, like that's
By
another
Spider
wrestler
Kevin.
that should have been on my top 10. Like if we redid the top 10 list today, I would put him on the top 10 list for me because I really, really like Kevin Owens.
No, for sure. And I'll keep it short and sweet here with my prediction as well. I'm also going to be picking Cody Rhodes. We've said the same thing every Cody Rhodes match, but they're waiting on The Rock to get back. That's the match. That's what they're building up to. They teased it way too heavy on that Raw after Mania. Like the hey, I like the way that belt looks. I like
So
the way that it looks on my shoulder. It was so awkward.
So what the hell is this?
I can't get that out of my head. And every Cody Rhodes match, I think, is just a holding pattern until The Rock comes back and they're ready to run that match. It will be Cody Rhodes to win here. That is my official pick. Let me hypothetical here, okay? Let your brains wander a little bit. What if we get a Cody Rhodes heel turn here? Because if you remember when he was in the Indies and he was doing his thing, he was a
His
heel.
his
The
heel was the
American
best.
the American Nightmare is a heel moniker. Like we seem to forget that. He's the biggest babyface in the company right now, but like I don't know, man. What if we
He kicks Kevin
dive
Owens
into
in
that?
the
He
he
goes
kicks
from
Kevin Owens and that's just no, Cody.
Because if you remember the no DQ match at Clash, that was Clash, right? Clash of the Castle.
Yeah.
The match with him against AJ Styles, the I Quit match. I'm sorry, the I Quit match. He was about to hit him with the steel steps, hesitated. AJ Styles quit. He still hit him. So like, maybe I'm looking way too deep into that. I probably am, but like, I don't know. Like, what if we do get a Cody Rhodes heel turn here? Like, how crazy would that be?
I mean, with Roman back as a babyface, would you want a babyface versus babyface match?
Ooh, Cody Roman 3, but the roles are reversed. That would
Dude,
cook.
oh my gosh, we're now with Roman being so over as a babyface. Oh,
Oh
because
man,
Cody, I don't know if anyone's ever seen Cody as a heel, especially
so
back
good.
in TNA. My favorite one when Randy was about to wrestle this one wrestler, and he goes, no, 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 we're not doing this. Here's $50. This is probably more than they're paying you tonight.
Yeah, he said here's $25, which
Yeah,
is
that's
double what they're gonna pay you tonight.
yo. I
Why
was
don't
like,
you
yo,
go home,
Cody,
get yourself something nice? I'm like,
yo, Cody,
Crazy.
you
chill, bro.
fucking
What are you
asshole.
doing?
Cody as a heel is so good.
Hey, I mean, it's what made him like a top wrestler in the indies. So like,
I I don't know if WWE has the balls to do it though.
oh, imagine
Honestly,
Triple H, man. If he did that, man, that'd be
As
insane.
champion, oh my god.
Oh, but it has to be perfect though. It can't just like be like,
and is
out.
Kevin Owens the guy to turn on too? Like,
No,
I
that's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying. It would have to be one of the top stars.
Yeah, it would have
Like
to be like him and Roman, and then
ima-
like he goes in babyface, and then he goes like, you know what? Roman put me through so much shit. And just
imagine
annihilate
imagine
him.
like imagine Roman. Well, now we're fantasy booking. Imagine Roman and Cody are tagging up against like Solo and Tama Tonga or like Solo and Jacob Fatu.
What
Ooh,
about
And
Tagaloa?
uh,
my
Tongaloa.
my real tribal,
Yeah.
my real tribal
This
chief. I eat
Someone
until
said
you're long.
I saw something where it was like a compilation of his mistakes, and
Oh my
someone was
gosh,
like,
you're
"I'm
so bad.
surprised." Yeah, it's so bad. But then someone was like, "I'm surprised he didn't do this when he said acknowledge me."
The infamous Tongaloa. No, shout out to Tongaloa. The eye patch. Bring the eye patch back. No, but to get back to this, to get back to this,
I'm
no, you're
so
good. To get back to this fantasy booking, imagine Cody and Roman are all right, are tagging together, and
oh,
Cody just like turns on him. That would cook.
get us out of here! Get us out of here! The next match.
All right, boys, clean sweep.
Shit, yeah, yeah.
Okay, last match. Last match that we will talk about is the World Heavyweight Championship match. So it is champion Gunther going in against Randy Orton. So the build and the reason behind this match is, if you remember, at King of the Ring, Gunther defeated Randy Orton, but it was in a very controversial way. So Randy Orton had a shoulder off the mat, very obvious for everyone to see. Triple H acknowledged it. Acknowledge. Um, Triple H acknowledged it and said that they would be running that match back sometime in the future. That time is now. Um, so this match is justified in a way that is unique to any of the other matches on this card. Like they've already had a match, but it ended in a really weird way. So Randy Orton is basically cashing in his rematch clause, if you want to look at it that way. Um, but Gunther continues his like very evil heel promo work that he's been working on lately. He said that Randy Orton's father and grandfather are completely worthless, and he said, and Randy, you are the most worthless of them all. And it was Gunther. Gunther's doing fantastic
Oh
work
my
right now, man.
god.
He's the best. Um, this match is actually a bit more challenging than I thought it would be for me. I'll go ahead and give the first prediction here, but I don't know, man. I think that Randy winning makes sense if they're trying to get him to 17 world titles, if they're trying to get him to approach the record, because I don't know how many more world title feuds he's going to be in. But also on the other hand, like I truly believe that like Gunther is going to be holding the title all the way to WrestleMania, if not before beyond that. So with that being said, I think I'm going to go with Gunther here. That is my official pick. I think that he will beat Randy Orton, and I honestly think the match is going to be fantastic. The first match was great, ended in a controversial way, and I think that they're just going to run it back, and Gunther's going to get a clean victory. I'll toss it over to Elijah.
This one I got Gunther winning. I think it's too early, and like it would be really amazing for Randy to get a world championship to like get him closer, but I feel like that time has passed. Not with Gunther as champion anyway. Like,
Yeah,
I feel
opponent.
like it's like the time to do it. If you go back to my predictions for King and Queen of the Ring, I thought it was going to be Randy, but it was not, because it would have been the perfect time to do it right then and there. I just think it's that moment has passed now, and Gunther's going to hold on to it for the rest of the year minimum.
For sure. Devin, go ahead and close us out here. Give us your prediction.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Gunther as well. I agree with you, Zach. He's probably gonna pretty much both of you guys. I think he's gonna hold the title for the rest of the year, probably past WrestleMania. Just depending on how his run goes. I think that this might be the start of Randy's almost heel turn. Because he's gonna get so frustrated that he didn't win, he's gonna go back to SmackDown and go to Cody like, I want a championship match with you. Cody's gonna be like, okay, and then Randy's like, yeah, okay, yeah, I deserve that match. They have the match at Bad Blood, and now this is all prediction. I'm not saying who's gonna win. I'm just saying it's getting close to Randy's heel turn. Like he's going back to his old persona of 2009 Randy. Or imagine if you bring back the punt.
Oh,
The
dude.
voices are coming back in his head.
09 Randy Orton. So I don't know if I talked about it on the pod, but like Randy Orton, do you remember? So you know how he goes to the corner and he does his pose. Do you remember the stretch of time where Randy Orton would just go to the turnbuckle and just like stare menacingly into the crowd and not pose?
He would
And
like
literally
stare,
just
just look around.
he would just stare into the crowd, and his bald head, bald Randy Orton is one of the greatest
Oh,
characters of all
it's
time.
scary.
So menacing.
Like I'm look at this. This is nice Devin right here.
Yeah.
That man was a menace to society, and he needed to be locked up ASAP. He
It was
punted
bad.
not only BKM, Shane
John
McMahon, but
Cena's dad.
John Cena's dad, and he punted the fuck out of Stephanie, bro. Like, damn.
Just
or
Wasn't
RKO,
feeling it, bro.
whatever.
he RKO'd her.
fucking-
He RKO'd. This wasn't bald Randy Orton, but he RKO'd Stacy Keibler.
I forgot
God.
about that.
I'm like, what is homie on? Why?
Dude, he would RKO some crazy
Menace,
motherfucker.
dude. A
Dude, he
menace.
RKO'd Zach's favorite wrestler, Hulk Hogan,
Yeah,
All right.
on the car.
on the
All right.
car, bro. How you feel about that, Zach?
Disrespected.
honestly-
Legend killer. Fuck you.
Hogan, if he would have hit that leg drop on Randy Orton, it would have been over.
His
That
career
leg
might
drop,
ended right there, brother.
leg drop is one of the
Oh
most
my
devastating
gosh.
moves.
But yeah,
All right.
I do pick
We're not-
Gunther. I just want to let you know, I do
Okay.
pick Gunther.
For sure, and we're not going on another Hulk Hogan tangent.
No, we
Yeah.
gotta get past that.
I'm changing the subject before we.
Well, real quick, it has
Oh,
nothing
no.
to do with. It's nothing to do with
Okay,
Hogan or
good.
anything. So we did bring up, John Cena with John Cena Senior getting punted, and then John Cena tying the record with Ric Flair with 16 world titles, and Randy getting close to it. So John is going to be on his retirement tour.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I go back to who started the Open Challenge for the United States Championship. What if he's the mystery
Wow.
man?
That'd be
Dude,
crazy.
oh
I just
man.
thought of
Full
that right
circle?
now. Full circle.
That'd be
He started
wild.
that U.S.
Oh my.
Open
And
Challenge.
if you guys remember, at the end of last year, during the Payback, Fastlane, Crown Jewel era, October, November, like that time, remember John Cena and LA Knight like connected immediately, and John Cena was a special guest ref for that one match. They tagged together against the Bloodline.
Yep.
So they got history. That'd be pretty sweet because they never had that one-on-one match, and they definitely teased it for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
just
I
imagine he
mean-
has the Open Challenge and he is here.
The trumpets, oh man,
Oh,
that'd
like,
be crazy.
Or the Doctor of Thugonomics, bro. That'd be
oh my god,
that'd be
That'd be
insane. I was like,
That
no
would give Pop
way.
energy.
Oh,
Those promos, Doctor of Thugonomics John Cena versus current day LA Knight, those promos would go crazy. right.
man.
We're gonna end the night here, end the episode here. What do you guys believe, real quick, to be the match of the night? Devin, I'll let you give the first answer.
Oh man, I'm about to go with Rainey and Gunther because even their match at King and Queen of the Ring, that was an awesome match. Like it was very enjoyable, man. And that was their first time going against each other. So now the second time, I think they can I think they get some good ratings from Mr. Meltzer. No, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that.
God.
No, I
All
think
right.
I think they're gonna have a great match. I think that'd be my match of the night.
For sure. Elijah, what do you got?
I think it'll be Cody versus Kevin. That just like the story that they have, because Kevin's kind of doubting himself. He's slowly going back into like feeling like the man again and everything, and
Prize
just
fighter.
Cody seems pretty much almost incapable of having a bad match.
It
So,
does seem like that these days,
yeah.
yeah.
I think that him versus Kevin Owens, that will probably be match of the night, if I had to guess.
For sure. I can get down with that. Just to be different, I'm gonna go with the mixed tag match. I said at the
Oh,
beginning of
yeah.
the predictions that I'm not like a huge fan of mixed tag matches. They just like the flow is weird and like I can't none of them really like hit for me. But the people in this match, I think, can put together like the chemistry that they all have together. I think that this match is going to be very, very good. So I'm really, really excited about that mixed tag match.
And you and Devin picked the same exact thing yet again. Change it up.
What are you talking about? He said Randy Orton versus Gunther.
No, I'm saying with the predictions overall.
Oh, did we go 5 for 5 again?
We did, bro.
Come
We
on, man. We gotta
Zach,
get better
let's-
at
Be
this.
different.
I know. I
don't
think
you
next.
I picked two different things from you guys. Come on, be different.
Yeah, why don't you just go to the other side on like all of them? All right.
Yeah, let's do that
Yeah,
so I
I'm
can
for that.
screw myself over.
I'm
Yeah,
for that.
exactly.
Listen, I'm here to win. I'm here to win the first ever TMI belt, and right now I'm in first place. So why would I want to mess that up just for you
You're not-
guys to say, "Oh, you do this"? No, I don't give a bro. Get
You're
my
not going
belt.
to.
And then guess what? When I get that belt, oh, I'm putting sunglasses on it. Oh man,
You're the
oh,
We're
worst.
just gonna have it hung
dude.
up behind.
Oh
him
my
everywhere.
gosh, you guys will hate me. I think you guys will like literally like kick me out of the group.
You're the worst. All right, we are going to get out of here. That is a wrap on episode number 22 of the Tag Me In podcast. Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're not watching, please go to the YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube, Tag Me In Pod. We are there. Go follow us on all of our social media, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We're all over the place. Be sure to hit us up, hit us in the DMs. All that. Also, be sure to reach out to Devin. Happy belated birthday. Congratulations, buddy. Another
Yeah,
trip
old
around the
man.
sun.
Thank you, boys. 26. Very blessed to have you guys, my family. Shout out to my wife, Kayla, and a shout out to my little girl, Ashlyn, for making me get a little older. Do y'all see these gray hairs? Oh, I can't see. I swear I do. I swear I'm getting old. I swear. It
Oh
sucks.
yeah,
Love them
physically for
all.
sure.
And I'm grateful for you two for joining me in this crazy adventure in the last
Aw,
couple
thanks,
months.
Devin.
You do care.
You do, even though you're a heel. All right, boys and
Kayfabe brother.
girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting out of here. That is a wrap on episode 22. We will be back next week with our PLE review, and until then, we will see you next week. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.